My staff and faculty office is equipped with several office technology devices that include copiers, printer, fax machine, and scanners. The office equipment assists the instructors and instruction system specialists in accomplishing their tasks for preparing instruction materials and delivering training to soldiers along with civilians. Managers looked at existing equipment and what technology existed or exists that may enhance the staff's ability to accomplish their mission. Required use for a good scanning capability ranges from scanning documents for training material development to administrative purposes. The organization currently has a legacy HP 8300 ScanJet scanner. The scanner was bulky but had USB 2.0 technology with an optical resolution of 4800 by 4800 DPI hardware. The scanner had the ability to scan negative strips, 35mm slides, and medium and large formats. The flatbed scanner is in the printing area, but is no longer in use. The scanner does not have multiple functions like all-in-one scanners included in printers used in today's society. The technology was good in the year purchase. I would say the organization did not purchase the technology too soon. The technology met the organization's goals and needs at the time. The flatbed scanner has been replaced by the Fuji ScanSnap S510 Instant PDF Sheet-Fed Scanner. The Fuji ScanSnap S510 scanning capabilities is lower than the HP 8300 ScanJet from a resolution perspective, but management deemed the scanner would meet the office needs for administrative purposes. The scanner has the ability to reduce the size of files to a small size that can be transmitted by email easily through an attachment. The scanner has the ability to do color duplex scanning at a rate of 0.6 pages per minute at 600 DPI. The rates double in black and white scanning. The ability to scan documents is required for the organization to complete several needed transactions. The ability to upload documents into several database programs is essential to travel requirement as well as preparing some instructional material. Thornburg 2009 believed technology is emerging when the technology is new to the world or society. Technology that can improve productivity is something that you will want to incorporate in the organization. Thornburg 2008 explained McCullough law of media that includes improved productivity. The rapid development of technology will eventually render the PDF document scanner obsolete. Now let us take a look at Mullihan's law of media that explains a cycle of trends that has become a common occurrence with media. According to Thornburg 2009, Marshall Mullihan's law of media included the development of a tetrad that consisted of 4 quadrants. The 4 quadrants are enhances, obsoletes, retrievals/rekindles, and reverses. Every medium can have the effect of all 4 simultaneously. Mullihan's viewed media as every new invention or new technology of any kind. Enhances. What added value was created by new technology, or what new capabilities are available because of the new technology? Obsolete. What medium or technology was replaced? Retrieve/rekindles. What does the technology remind you of from the past? And reverses. The media sets the stage for its own reversal or demise at a future date. The HP 8300 ScanJet scanner tetrad illustrates the new capability or enhancement of providing the ability to save image files of documents for storage or distribution. The HP 8300 obsolete the traditional fax machine without email fax capabilities. The HP 8300 rekindles the overhead projector, and the ScanSnap S510 replaced or reverses the HP 8300 scanner. The ScanSnap S510 Tetrad enhances the office with a quicker scan rate and the ability to send PDF documents as an email attachment. The ScanSnap S510 capabilities caused the HP 8300 ScanJet to become obsolete. The ScanSnap S510 upright document sheet fed operation reminds me of a traditional fax machine. I believe the network copier will replace the S510 in our office when we transition to thin client, on the path perhaps to cloud computing. What is your role within the organization?
I currently work here as a program support assistant, which is basically an admin support role for the department.
Okay. Doing a walk around of the office, I noticed the HP 8300 ScanJet scanner, which sits in the copy area, on the table by the fax machine and printer. The scanner is unplugged and not in use. What caused this piece of technology equipment to no longer be used by the office?
Well, originally in one of the office spaces in this building, there was a broadcast booth. That piece of equipment was located in that space and used by all personnel that wanted to do single page, large scale flatbed scanning. Due to the personnel that have come in, we had to disassemble the broadcast booth to make another office space. So the piece of equipment, being that it's very large, there was no place to really put it in an office space, so it became something that was usable but became unused.
Okay. How has this technology increased your work efficiency?
Or not, you mean not having it?
No, how has it?
Has it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I never used that piece of equipment, so no, I never got a chance to actually use that. That was something that, like I said, it was in a separate area. I never had it to begin with. I had a smaller, more efficient model located actually within my office. So the large-scale flatbed scanner really wouldn't have done me any good because it was a single-page manual scanner in comparison to the one that I received, which was a multi-page, dual-sided scanner.
Okay. What technology replaced the HP 83 ScanJet and why?
Well, I have a, I think it's Fuji makes it, it's a ScanSnap S510. It's a much smaller piece of equipment, so it's very efficient for fitting on a desk in an office. It has an auto-sensing capability for color and for front and back. It'll actually scan a front and back of a page simultaneously and create two different PDFs as it scans through it once, so it's faster. It scans, I think it scans up to 15 pages fairly easily. Anything larger than you got to kind of break it up into chunks so that the pages won't get stuck. But you know, it probably takes, I would say, 30 to 45 seconds to do a 15-page document, whereas with a flatbed, you know, each page would have to be loaded up individually and then collated together in Adobe Acrobat. So it's a much more efficient piece of equipment for what we need it for in the organization.
Sounds like you were glad to see that piece of equipment.
Yes, I like that.
What features were you looking for with the new technology?
I would like to see a scanner with a couple different tweaks. I'd love to see one that was actually a network scanner, something that anyone within the office could go up, scan their items, have it sent to their email or wherever they need it, you know, sent to, so that it's not one person with access to one piece of equipment. I think if anything, if we had a higher capacity, maybe higher than 15 pages, since we deal with manuals and large-scale PDFs for a lot of our courses, it would be good to have something that scans maybe up to 30 pages comfortably. It's got to be fast. It's got to be, like I said, networked so that anyone in the office, if they needed to scan a POI or some type of document to even another individual, they could just type the email address in and have it sent to them directly. They don't have to wait for a middleman to do it. So that's definitely something I would like to see.
Okay. I've seen some of that technology, what you're talking about
too.
at Fort Lee and other places. How long would you envision the Fuji ScanSnap S510 Instant PDF Sheet Fed Scanner being an effective piece of equipment for the office?
I would say, based on how much scanning we do currently, it could be an effective piece of equipment for the next, I would say, maybe 2 or so years. If it's, like I said, smaller documents, even longer. Unfortunately, we don't deal a lot in small documents. We deal in more large-scale documents. So it would be a great backup for, an admin person or someone that needs to scan smaller things on a regular basis. It would be more convenient for them to use for a longer period of time than an entire organization to use that frequently scans multi-page documents. So as long as the demand on it doesn't go up, I would say it could be efficient for another 2 years.
Okay, thanks. Do you have another technology in mind at this time that may work better for the task or function that the Fuji ScanJet S510 Instant PDF Sheet Fed Scanner performs?
Yes. Previous to working in this office space, I worked with a group where we ordered an HP document sender. The HP document sender had more capabilities that were for multi-person use. There were probably 40 people that I worked with roughly that used this piece of equipment, and it was networked in. It was, I think, up to it was either 40 or 50 pages that it could scan at a time, and it was more effective for like overall office use. Like I said, if it was something where it's just one person needed to scan a single page here and there, then it would be fine. But this document sender has the capability to where anyone can come up, they can create an account that is actually stored out on the network, so that as long as they can find their name, they can say that it's from them. They can send it to whoever they need to via email. So they could actually send it to someone besides themselves. If someone was requesting anything in particular that they needed scanned to them, they could do it directly. They don't have to send it to themselves, then go back to their office, upload the document, and then send it out to whoever requested it. So it was a more efficient piece of equipment. It was a, like I said, a multi-paged, it had a better multi-page capability. It was a color, I think it was color and black and white. And it was just an overall good piece of equipment for a multi-person use. So that would be my number one thing that I would recommend. Also, if there is a copier being used in the building that has copier fax scanning capability, it's just getting that networked so that multiple people can use it. And a lot of times organizations have that copy machine and they just don't fully utilize it. Ours also falls in that category.
Okay. Those are all the questions that I have.
Okay.
Do you have anything else that you would like to add?
No, that's really what I would like to see happen for an office like this. A single flatbed scanner is just not going to do it for any type of organization that does any kind of regular scanning.